Good morning. Again, very glad to be here with you. I mentioned yesterday this phrase that comes from the Buddhist tradition, which is that our mind is most of the time lost in the what they call the 10,000 things. Basically, the 10,000 things are simply the world. The mind is distracted by so many things. And I believe meditation, one of its great benefits is to train the mind to be able to go from the 10,000 things, from the many things, to focus the mind in one thing. This focusing the mind on one thing, to me, is one of the great benefits that meditation can bring. What this one thing is can be different things according to different traditions, according to different places, according to different possibilities, according to different circumstances. One thing that we can focus is the breath. It's probably one of the most neutral things, and it is what we are going to use today, and what I recommend most of you to use the breath. It can also be a prayer, it can be a picture, it can be a flame, it can be a mantra. The one thing can be whatever is of your choice, whatever touch your heart. But something that works in general for many people is simply the breath. Today we will do that, we will focus on the breath, but then by the very end of the meditation, we will stop focusing and just open the mind to what I call being or presence, which is not focusing, but just experiencing our own being. So let's start. Keep your spine long, open the chest, relax the shoulders. Close your eyes. Try to put the hands in a comfortable place so you don't have the need to move them. And just simply start to notice this moment. Just notice. You notice the sounds. You notice the environment around you. Obviously, you cannot see it because you have your eyes closed. But just feel the environment. Notice it with your senses. And start to notice your body. And just for a brief moment, we're going to scan the body and try to relax the body. So just notice your legs, and simply by paying attention, you can try to relax your legs. Notice your arms, and especially your hands and your fingers. And soften your hands. Soften your shoulders. Soften just means pay attention. Soften your tummy. But try to keep your spine long and the chest open. Keep your neck long. Try to soften your face. Especially your lips and your eyes. And just notice the sensation of being seated. The pressure maybe on the chair or on the cushion, on your glutes. Notice the sensation of your clothes on your skin. And start to notice your breath. Not to change the breath, just simply to notice it. There will probably be many thoughts in your head, many memories or plans or ideas. That's not a problem. Just simply, and this is the focus of the meditation, simply when you realize that, bring the mind back to the breath. That's all. Doesn't matter if you have to do it 1 time, 10 times, 100 times, or 1,000 times. If the mind gets lost in any thought, any memory, it's not a problem. Just simply bring the mind back into the perceiving of the breath. And try to focus your mind on the breath. If you get lost in a thought, just come back to the breath. And have this aim. All I want to do for the next few moments is just notice my breath. Try to bring a deeper and deeper focus onto the breath. Just to help you with this, Notice the very beginning of the breathing, the very beginning of the inhalation. You will then exhale, and again notice the very beginning of the inhalation. Just be very present to that, the moment the inhalation starts. If you get lost in a thought, come back to the breath. Now, every time you inhale, say 1, and when you exhale, you say 2. And then you inhale 3, you exhale 4, and keep going until 10. And when you get to 10, start again. Inhale 1, exhale 2, and go all the way to 10. Try to do this for 3 times. Count to 10, and then start again from 1, 3 times. Take your time for this. When you finish, just simply notice the breath. The air coming in, the air going out. When you finish, just stop counting and simply focus on the breath. And for the last 2 minutes of this meditation, just drop the breath. Don't pay attention to anything in particular. Just simply notice that I am. Notice that you are. Maybe I notice my body, I notice my breath, I notice the many thoughts in my head. All these things are things that come. Don't focus on them. Let them come, let them go. Just simply focus on being, in the sense that I am in this moment. If you get lost in a thought, come back to the breath. Focus on the breath for a few seconds, and then let go of the breath. And just simply be here now. Nothing to grasp, nothing to do. Just simply experiencing this moment exactly as it is. And just slowly allow more air to come in, more air to go out. When you're ready, open the eyes. The easier thing to do is to be lost in the 10,000 things. To focus the mind is quite a bit of work. It's not easy to do. But then to drop even that and just simply to be is pretty disconcerting. We don't know what to do. That's a very nice weekend. Thank you. Goodbye. Please do give it a like if you enjoy the meditation. I appreciate to see that you enjoy what we are doing. Thank you. Goodbye.